Hi guys, welcome off the 10th. My name is Chris and I'm kind of a big deal. I'm just saying, I'm kind of a big deal. There's a list that I just put in the description down below of the top 40 beer tubers out there, and I'm actually on the list. I can't believe it. I made a list somewhere. I don't know how much of a big deal this list is, but when you look at the list, there's some good beer reviewers on there. You got Raj's on there, Beer Patrol's on there, Matt from Massive Beer Reviews is on there. A whole bunch of guys are on there, and it's actually pretty much an honor to be on that list, I guess. So I got some vape going around right now in front of the camera, but I don't know if you guys can see it. We're gonna do a beer review, and today's beer review is out of Toronto. We're taking a look at from Great Lakes Brewing. Full disclosure, I've actually had this beer before, but I never reviewed it because I checked on my fucking list of videos. I was like, oh, I never did this one. So it came out recently. We're taking a look at a Robohop. This would be the double New England style IPA. I'm excited to drink this one because I loved it last year, so I'm excited to drink this one this year. So let's take a look at this can right here. All right, like I said, from Great Lakes Brewing out of Toronto, Ontario, we're taking a look at Robohop. It's a DEPA, double New England IPA. It's coming in at 8.5% alcohol by volume. It's in a 473 milliliter can. 40 IBUs are listed on Untappd on this one. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So like I said, I've had this beer before. I had it last year, and I've been waiting for this one to come out again, and it did come out. Actually, this was canned. This beer was actually canned in January, at the middle of January. So we're in the middle of March now, so it's about 2 months old. It should be okay. Actually, you know, these beers usually hold up pretty good from Great Lakes, so it's a couple months old, but it just recently got released here, or I hadn't seen it, and I'm like, fuck. I knew it got released back in January, but I've been looking for it, and then finally I found it in this LCBO. So regardless, I'm going to roll this one just in case there's anything in it and watch it explode, right? Oh, it didn't. Perfect. I'm gonna pour it in the teaspoon. All right. It's hazy, but not as hazy as I remember it being. It's coming off super orange on camera, but okay, it is hazy. But when I poured it, it wasn't as crazy hazy as I thought it was gonna be. So let's take a look at this. All right, so we're looking at an orange. It's more of it looks dark orange, but that's the actual color that I'm seeing right there. Kind of looks like orange juice, to be honest with you. Poured off with a bright white head on this one, about two fingers, maybe 2.5 fingers head on this one. It looks good. You can't really see anything through it. It's hazy. Let's take a smell. All right, so I did cheat a little bit when I looked up the IBUs on this one on tap, and it said in the description. And usually I don't. I usually just look at the IBUs and then fucking that's it. But then I was actually looking for what hops they're using in this one, and I couldn't find them. But as I'm reading through, I'm like, fuck. There's all the fucking descriptive tasting notes and all that stuff. It says white grape somewhere in there, so I haven't drank this one this year. If it's got white grape, so you're probably thinking Nelson Sullivan on this one. And just by, yeah, I can smell it from here and just confirming it. There's probably some kind of tropical hop on this one. I want to say something like maybe Mosaic, maybe Simcoe or Citra. One of the three are definitely probably in this beer. So anyway, let's take a smell. Yeah, it's all there. Like I said, I could smell it from a mile away. I just want to get my nose in there earlier just to see if I was right, and I am. Okay, this one, it's a tropical bomb, basically on the nose. You're smelling, yeah, there's a little bit of a grapefruit pithiness on this one, which is kind of making me lean towards a Citra maybe on this one, or maybe even a Mosaic. I'm not really picking up on any of that white grape on the scent, if it did have Nelson Sullivan in it, but yeah, this one smells. I'm trying to figure out which tropical fruit I'm smelling right now. It could be a mix of a bunch of things. It's giving me like a mix between like a passion fruit and a pineapple. Yeah, that's basically what I'm getting on this one. I want to drink this one again this year. I'm excited to get this one in my hands, and now it's about to go down into my belly. Cheers. Let's drink it. All right, let's talk about how fucking fantastic the body is on this one this year. They must have dropped a ton of oats in this one because this body on this beer is fantastic. It's high in the medium, and this is the best body I've had from Great Lakes on Robohop in fucking years or ever. You know what I'm finding? That these breweries are starting to figure out. They're really actually figuring out. Not all of them. The good breweries are figuring out how to get that creamy, big, thick body on these beers, and this is a perfect example. Great Lakes has nailed it on this beer. This is fucking dynamite for body and mouthfeel. 8.5%. No chance you would think this is 8.5%. There's no astringency. There's no chest warming at all in this beer. This is super dangerous. Shout out to Guy over at Drinking in Canada. It's so dangerous that if I could pound this beer. This is so drinkable right now with the body and mouthfeel and the lack of fucking 8.5% alcohol. I could pound this beer down, probably open another one, pound that down, and then I'm fucked. I'm on the ground. Fucking all hammered up. Maybe. Regardless, let's talk about what I'm getting on the taste here. Sweetness right at the beginning. There's a very mild bitterness, like almost where you can't really pick it up, but what it's doing is it's actually balancing out that sweetness when you put a little bit of mild bitterness in at about 3/4 of the way through the palate. It's balancing this beer out. The finish on this beer, I'm fucking mumbling this fucking review. Finish on this beer, I want to say there's a little bit of a drying finish, but no, not really. No, I was gonna say there's a little bit of a slight drying finish on the end of this one, but as I've had about 3-4 sips of this, no, there really isn't. So it starts off sweet. You got a hint of a mild bitterness, and then it just smooths right out. It doesn't give you any drying finish. It actually fucking tastes fucking fantastic. Now, let's talk about the actual flavors that I'm picking up from this beer and from the hops. When they said white grape, you can totally get it. But though I'm picking up that white grape, it's weird. I'm picking it up right at the very beginning and right at the very end. I know it sounds weird. It's like you're taking a grape, take a bite out of a grape, then you're gonna fucking pound a little bit of fucking pineapple juice and having a fucking fruit cocktail, and then the grape again at the end of it. It's really weird, but it's really enjoyable. I actually really enjoy the taste of this beer. A little bit of a white grape at the beginning, a little bit of passion fruit. Pineapple is now even more predominant in this one, and that a little bit of that bitterness that I was picking up is probably from some kind of like a citra hops or whatever the citrus ones are. They're giving you kind of like that grapefruit pithiness. That's pretty much where I'm picking up a little bit of that bitterness, and then it fucking smooths right out. It's fucking fantastic. Man, I gotta stop drinking this many beers on the weekend. Guys, in my own opinion, I fucking milked this fucking review. The Robohop, the double New England style IPA from Great Lakes Brewing is fucking dynamite. Get out there and try this one. I really enjoy this beer. I enjoy this beer every year, and I honestly believe that this year's version is probably one of the best ones. Don't like that opinion? Whatever. This is my own opinion though. Guys, if you like the video, click the like button down below. If you want to subscribe, click the subscribe button, click that notification bell so you guys can fucking watch me just do beer reviews, I guess. Anyway, I'm done. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.